Hey, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? Oh, I came with that. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh. All right, my bad. What's up? Okay. Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up? Ah. Mm. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, man. That looks like a short. That looks like a short. But this thing could definitely keep going up, though. That looks like a short. Or that looks like a short setting up. Hmm. But this thing can definitely keep going long. I wonder why that happened. All right. So obviously, I'm not going to. Yeah, this is the account that I go short in. Hmm.
Sherman.
Hey, what's up, man?
Okay, so you can hear me.
I can hear you now. Yeah.
I don't know what the heck is going on. God. Yeah. All right, so I went into Yeah, video broadcast. Okay, whatever. As long as you can.
Yeah, I can hear you now. So you was talking this whole time, and I guess I wasn't able to hear you. Yeah, I'm gonna probably go for the short too, man. I'm gonna go for the short. I'm shorting this, man. But I'm shorting it in my my swing account. I'm not shorting it in my other accounts. Not just yet. I'm gonna short it in my swing account.
Yeah, I see what y'all mean on that short. Um, it freaking. I was just kind of talking. So I'm not streaming, but I'm recording my my trading session,
Hmm.
so I can maybe upload this. But because the stream, I can't get enough. It keeps freezing up. I can't get enough bandwidth on this crap connection.
Yeah. Yeah, because I saw you stream earlier, and I thought that maybe he was testing it out, and that he's just gonna come back later on.
Nah, it just. I mean, I wanted to, but it just kept freezing up and buffering and stuff. So it's not. It ain't quality.
Mm. So I'm guessing everybody was talking about shorting. I mean,
I shorted earlier.
did you?
Yeah,
Yeah, what's up, Alfred?
and then I long. I'm actually still in the long, but it's the more I'm sitting in this, the more it's looking like nah, I wouldn't be doing
I mean,
because I was talking about a potential double top. I was thinking they were going to get a little bit higher than 523,
hmm
but now I'm looking. I'm like, yeah, that's probably double top enough, and then taking it down.
uh,
Yeah, if they do take this like 500 again, yeah, I'll be stopped out.
I mean, I think I think we'll see that rejection at 560, 565. I think we're going to see a major. Actually, I'm going to put this a short on a limit there. Why? Why you laughing? Saying you was thinking the same thing?
Yeah, it's funny because I was looking at 570 and I was talking, going through. I'm like, that's the next major supply zone is, yeah, that 560, 570 range.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, um, but I am long still, and that's what I was targeting. But I'm like, we got to break these current highs, session high right now. We got to break out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I bought 3 of those accounts. I got one account for just strictly shorts. When I take a shorts, that's the account I'm taking the short in. I ain't taking the short in no other account. I don't trust bears like that.
Can they all hear me on your stream?
They should. Yeah, you're coming through my desktop, so they should. Yeah, that audio's sounding nice, man. It sounds real nice.
I'm glad.
Sounds real nice. I'm just glad that we took the time to actually get that audio issue working. And dude, yeah, I mean, I was
Yeah,
like, man, oh, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say anything is sounding better than how it was.
Yeah, but now, like I said, it sounds really good. I mean, so kind of going back to your long position, if you're in long, uh, yeah, you said that you'll get stopped out at 500. I mean, that's a good spot to have your stop. That's a great spot to have your stop. Mm,
I believe in the Bulls. I believe in them.
yeah. Well, maybe not this month, or maybe not this week. Because let's go over the CFTC data, and I'm thinking that I think the Bulls are done. I'm thinking they're done. I think we're about to go
That's
get that election year dump, that election dump. You said what?
dumb. So I did want to talk to you about that. How'd you get it in Excel format, looking all pretty and stuff?
Man,
Did you do that?
yeah, I did this. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I don't see that option.
Oh no, no, I did all this. No, I did
I
all
went,
of this.
okay, so you made it look pretty. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I downloaded it, and I was like, I do not see that option.
Mm-mm.
How he got it?
Yeah, I had to. So obviously, well, not obviously, but I mean, I had to set the dates up. This is conditional formatting right here. This is the average,
Yeah,
a 13-week average up here. This is tells me if they go a lot long or short. I don't necessarily pay attention to the commercial side, but it's good to know what the commercials are doing. Remember, the commercials are hedging, and so they're more short than long. So obviously, the bulls, or at least on the commercial side, uh, they're still protecting their long positions. But the institutions, however, you see this? You see that they're only 48,000 contracts long and 47,000 contracts short. They're damn neck and neck. So today is going to be tight this week. It's going to be tight. It's 50% long and 50% short. You can see that they're only net positive 1,400 contracts this week. 1,400 contracts long. It's going to get tight, man. It's tight.
yeah. I think I would agree with that. We're gonna probably see a could see a huge jump this
Hmm.
week. Oh, I looked at the news. We got Crash Kari speaking.
Yeah, my boy Crash Car. That's probably why they was like, nah, we're not gonna have that much contracts long this week.
That's too funny.
Hmm. Yep. I mean, you can do this with ES, but Nasdaq is just cleaner. They do so much hedging on the ES that I'm gonna show you what the ES looks like. You kind of have to kind of do some mental gymnastics with it. I mean, I stopped tracking it a long time ago, but you can see that this is the CFTC data for the ES. I mean, I know how to trade the ES. So I don't necessarily need the CFTC data, but they do a lot of
Yeah,
hedging in the ES. So it's kind of like, well, they added more. They took away their shorts, and this is in that August time frame. Which honestly, this was very misleading because you see how through August 6th there was very long and not so much short. Let's actually look at the Nasdaq
yeah.
real quick. That August.
It's delayed data. It's like week delayed, right?
So these are the
Data.
positions from last week. Yep. hmm
Yeah.
And sure enough, look at this. Hey, look at this. I want to point this out. So I was telling Smith that I was doing some chart study earlier today, and I'll have a complete chart because I've already started it. This is going to be my little project. I've already started it where I'm actually just I'm grabbing all the times, and right now
Mhm.
I'm just grabbing all the times, and these blue cells are pivot points in time. I'm trying to track what time we're seeing pivots right now around that 7:30 time frame is where at least in the beginning of August is where we're starting to see because you can see during that low 7:30 time frame that's when the market likes to start to reverse around that 8:50 time frame and obviously at the end of the day. I mean obviously at the end of the day. So um I'm gonna have this done. Well, I'm gonna start it and I'm gonna try to get it done. I'm gonna try to have it done every Friday for the previous week and then just try to catch up and just like I said have this like as a little project. But
Yeah, that's good info
yeah,
for
so
sure.
you can be alert about what time. And obviously, you're getting those pivots at 5 o'clock. So um, obviously, that first move at 5 o'clock is just, I mean, at least this month is the whole month. The market has been starting off selling off, and then we're seeing massive pumps. But I think that we're going to start to see some pumps at open and dumps. And if that's the case, shit, I'm a bear, but I'm so accustomed to longs now. I'm gonna have to be on my P's and Q's on this one, man. Oh, but kind of going back to what I was saying before, I was telling Smith that in the beginning of August, in 3 days, the market sold off $2,200, And if you look at the week before August, look at what they did and look at the similarity. That's why I'm thinking like, oh man, this week might be nasty. Look at this week. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Almost to the T. The same thing. So
hold on 1 second. I'm not in front of my computer.
okay.
Let's see. Talk about still pumping. Back up.
Nah, it's chopping. It's chopping. But
So you were saying, yeah.
So you see that week before August when we had that massive 2,200 in 3 days, like I think what August 2nd, August 2nd had 600 point plus swings back and forth. If you didn't take your profits and just be done for the day, you probably was up like 5K and then lost that shit because that thing was. When I was looking at the data, I was like, yo, that's crazy. It had a 600-point swing going down, and then had a 600-point swing going back up, and then it had a 700-point swing going down, and then it had a 700-point swing going up. I was like, and that happened all in one day. And I was like, yo, that is effing crazy. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. And, as I was looking at the data, I was like, man, the crazy thing is I forgot about it. If I didn't look at the data, I mean, it would have been something I never would have thought about it again. But just thinking that the Bears were able to push the market down 2,200 points in 3 days in a bull market. Yeah. Yeah. And I think we might be in that same situation again. All right. So
I see. Oh, it might be worse. Look at, yeah, I see.
You see it?
Oh, shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, that's a good point.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. Because like I said, they're only net 1,400 contracts long right now. They're only net 1,400. That's not a good look. That's not a good look for bulls. We're in an area of resistance, and they had trouble last week with that range, with that 370, 380 range. The bulls that range wouldn't survive another retest. It would not survive another retest. I know if it trades past that shit, I know to go short. I know not to get caught up in a long there. I mean, it still might, you might get a bounce in that area, obviously, but that shit ain't gonna hold. I don't think. Ain't no way that thing's gonna hold for another retest when it was struggling to push away from it on Friday. So, yeah. So it's a good thing to have this CFTC data. And like I said, once I get this thing done, and what my goal is for this is to get the pivot point so we can see what time the market likes to reverse. And also, I want to see how long it takes for the market to get from one location to another, so we can have an idea of, okay, so usually the Nasdaq likes to go X amount of points in X amount of time. I told Smith earlier today that the Nasdaq dropped 350 points. Was it like 350 points in 30 minutes? In 30 minutes. And I was like, yo, this is why we traded 376 points in 34 minutes on August 2nd. Crazy. And then on August 5th, the market dropped 1,042 points, and it took her 4 hours to do that. Crazy. Freaking crazy, dude. And
was that the day where people were talking about what they call that mess? I think that was the day where the margin requirements changed.
Was it?
Like you remember I was talking about that?
No.
I was like, because NQ margin used to be at like $19,000 for full margin, and then they bumped it up to like $24,000.
On minis?
Yeah, on minis.
Why the hell they do
I think
that?
that was the day because of the volatility. And I think they were talking about because all that happened like pre-market, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe. I'm like, because I was in shock. I'm looking at it. I'm like, damn, we are literally down 1,000 points in pre-market.
Yeah. Crazy, right? Yeah, because I was like, dude, 1,000 points in pre-market. Dude, you don't see crap like that. And you know the Bulls were trying to long it. They was like, oh yeah, we're gonna come back. We're definitely gonna long this shit. Yeah, they longed it all right.
Yeah, we're
Crazy.
going long at demand.
That thing just went through it.
We said we don't care about that. The Bears said we don't care about pre-market demand.
Gameway says that he's
What's
so
that?
pissed. He closed his position on NQ. I mean, that might have been a good thing in game weight. I don't think we getting that far. I mean, the institutions ain't long this week. They half and half. I'm definitely gonna keep my eyes on this 565 level and see if we get a short there. Definitely gonna keep my eyes on it.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I just found,
Hopefully we get a pump to it. Shoot,
you
for
said
my long sake,
pump through it. I mean, we could.
pump to it.
Oh
Pump
yeah, yeah, yeah.
to
Oh
it.
yeah. We'll probably pump to it for sure. I mean, obviously we gotta get over that wall at 540, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll get it.
Dang, gain weight. Sorry to hear that, bro. What's ES doing? Okay, lead the way, ES. Lead the way.
And what is ES doing? Oh shit, you saying lead the way? She only got that much. She only got
It's
so much
almost,
room.
yeah. So we got the current, what's the session high? 915.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because she might. Okay, so the one thing now you don't want to see on the ES is for this candle to flip. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that.
No,
So let's look at
I
gold real
really
quick.
don't.
Man,
Might just prop position. Might cut both of these. If this supply is real. So I was going over, like I said, I was drawing up charts over the weekend to finishing out see supply and demand zones
mm-hmm.
on my charts. Right now, the reason why I shorted the first time because I'm like, we're in the supply zone right here. It's a little mini one.
Mm-hmm.
And seemingly when we're at the open, it's like, okay, we're trying to pump through it. I'm like, nah, I don't think so. Let me be short, catch short. Of course, I was a little bit early, didn't get the best position, but so I think I took it down from 517 to like 504, but that was only because I had a trail on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was curious to see what 100. Pretty. I mean, I kind of knew that they were going to buy up 500, but I was hoping that they would kind of flush 500 and at least try to make a new low. But that ain't happened.
Yeah.
that ain't.
Yeah, it's highly likely.
No,
Go ahead.
nah, but I was just saying I was expecting them to buy off of 500.
Yeah, it's highly likely that we'll see that rejection at 560 for sure. It's highly likely. That's why I got my short account. My limit sitting there at 563, just in case. Let's see
think
how
I'm gonna
long.
get up.
You said what? You think gonna get up? I
Yeah, I don't
mean,
like it.
I guess that's what your stop is for. I mean, you said you got your stop at 500. Oh, this is your personal account?
Yeah, but it's trailing. I
Yeah,
got the trail on it.
yeah. I mean, well, shit,
I'm
let it
in
work.
long on both. A prop account is like sitting at break even because I was kind of trying to. My theory was that we would I had buy stops set up, so we bought, and I thought we were gonna try to like at least get to the high.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it kind of did. It changed it a little bit, but then I was gonna like observe and see what the price action was gonna be up there, and then make my decision from there whether to stay in or get out.
Mm-hmm.
Then it kind of flushed, kind of quick. Okay, damn, I should have got out. Now I'm just kind of stuck in it. I'm just sitting here.
I mean, if it ain't going down, that means it's going up. So I mean, it could. I mean, like I said, it could go up for sure. It's just that there's a reason why I took point of control off this thing. Maybe because it's not actually. Let me just take this off because it doesn't really do anything on the Nasdaq. It's like, why did I take the point of control off? Yeah, it doesn't really do anything on the Nasdaq.
Okay.
Yeah. So, oh shit, is this it? Is this the turn?
Damn. Wait.
Oh
This
shit,
is okay.
dude, that looks like a double top. Oh shit, that looks like a
Legit
double
supply.
top.
Legit supply.
That looks like a double top right there. Man, I'm taking this in a. I want to take this in a sim. I don't trust it though. That's why I'm taking it in a sim. I don't trust it, but oh, that is looking like a double top for sure. But
Yeah,
then,
this
you
is
know,
the
honestly,
real.
I could be there just to trap bears. Nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do it.
I
Gotta protect
think
my
this might
sim
be
money. So what?
I think it might be the real deal though, because it
Yeah.
becoming times.
Let me see this. I mean, that's a good spot for. You know, I took this in the sim. Like I said, I don't trust shorts at all. I mean, if I'm gonna take a short, it's gonna be an account specifically for short positions, and I don't have one of those, so I'm taking this one in the sim to see what happens. Um, it's a sad world we live in where a bear can't even feel confident taking a short at a double top. It's a sad world we live in. It's a sad world. You can't even trust a double top. Sad world we live in. But us bears, we're gonna get our vengeance. We're gonna get it. We're gonna be doing the clapping pretty soon. And the bulls are gonna have to turn into bears. The
Clapping.
clapping. Mm. But yeah, that's a clean double top, man.
It's a sad world. We can't. That's too funny because it's true. You got the second, no second guessing, but you got to second guess yourself. Should I take it?
Hey, what's up, Night Art? What's up? But yeah, I think this week is definitely going to be interesting, man. It's definitely going to be interesting. I mean, the institutions aren't long anymore. I think. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. I think with the elections less than what 15, 16 days now, the market is kind of. I guess they're trying to. Who's going to be the president? I mean, it looks like Kamala has definitely destroyed her chances of winning, but I mean, um, who knows? Who knows? I mean, with her last with that comment that she made about Catholics and Christians, that's I don't know who told her that she was going to get away with that, but huh. So yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen that video, and that she missed
What, the
that
one
Catholic dinner. You said what?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one at her rally,
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm
she was
talking
like,
about
"Oh,
too.
you don't belong here."
Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm talking about both of them. And she attacked Christians and Catholics in the same freaking week. And you're trying to be president of the United States when, according to whatever that guy said, he said Catholics makes up 22% of Americans, so or 22% of voters, and that's going to be a big hit on her. But we'll see what happens. But I mean, if the market keeps pumping
Crazy
up,
work.
you said what?
I said that's crazy work to attack both.
Attack both and in the same week is crazy. It's like, oh, we don't want to win. We don't want to win. You see Trump at McDonald's serving up the fries.
Yes. Yes. That dude's hilarious, man.
Yeah, that's funny. But I mean, if this market is kind of going to be very cautious going into the election, mm, we're definitely going to stream. Well, yeah, we're definitely going to stream the election and we'll see how the market reacts to it. Definitely going to stream because I know the market is going to probably be back and forth, 10 points, 10 million points back and forth.
Okay, so if we don't break out above, I'm cutting this. I'm gonna cut this long if we don't get a.
Hey man, you got to hold strong, man. You got to hold strong. Well, okay, so let's talk about that because you did that last time.
I did. Yeah, but last time was kind of different. I had the most pristine entry that I could have ever had.
Hmm.
This one, I'm kind of so pristine. The
I
last
would.
time it was off a major. Was that? It
No, I was agreeing with you. Yeah.
was off a major dump, and I knew the dump right into demand. And I knew the bulls were going to come in, so I played off that. But then it kind of what got me to cut it was that it was looking like it was about to drop again, like
Mhm.
slowly, like a slow grind. Like, I don't want to sit through that.
Oh, you talk about like right here.
Yeah. Cut it. Well, I was in at 3:30
Hmm.
on that whenever it was.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like around 7:30. That's when you got in, and it looked like it was about to drop again. Slow grind. Okay, I see what you mean.
Well, you can't really see on that on that chart. I don't know. I forget which chart I was looking at. That
Mhm.
kind of used 5 minutes or something. I don't know.
You were talking about
But
this book
yeah,
right here.
yeah. I think it went down to like 340 or 350 somewhere around there. And I was just
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. You talking about this little block of price action right here? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, did it reject again? Oh my gosh. All right. All right.
But yeah, I was about to agree with you. I was like, yeah, this one. That's why I was like, I'm gonna just sit and wait. I'm gonna wait on this one because, dude, we're all up in supply on this one. But at the same time, I mean, if the Bears do knock it down, prices above VWAP, the 21, the 50, and the 200. So we could see something to where the Bears do knock it down. But then you say your stop is at 500, but I think it's trailing. But they did buy it off the 50 EMA. I mean, it's slow. But they did
They
buy it off the
did.
50 EMA, right? Or the 21 EMA. They did. They did buy it. In order for the Bears
That's
to
why I'm like,
go ahead.
no, yeah, I agree. But
The Bears
I
would have
was
to hit us
thinking
with a
they were
candle
gonna
like
take it.
this. They would have to hit us with a candle like that.
I was thinking they were gonna try to take it to like at least 480, 487, 487, 490, 487, somewhere around there before Bulls stepped in.
Well, the way that this thing is looking, so okay, so let's just say that the Bulls fail here. Let's just say that. let's just say that, the bears hit, the bulls with this nasty candle right here. Let's just say that they do. And we do see that move down to 480. Dude, I don't think 480 holds, man. This is not clean structure. I think we do see this, and then this, and then we see that breakdown. And like I said, man, this range right here, if we see, I mean, I think that we probably will see probably like so let's just say that this is supply and they do trade it through this range, because this was the range that they had to defend on Friday, and it looked like they were struggling to really push price off of this range. So if the bears are able to push past 480 and they retouch this range, we're definitely touching 400. Now the thing is that I know that the bulls will probably come back in here, and we'll probably see a small little run back up to 450, but they're definitely going to reject it. This is bearish. This is not support. You got a V bottom recovery. You got the bulls failing to push through. And if the bears are successful, man, all these buy stops right here underneath this low right here, because this is not support. That's not support right there. That's just generated liquidity underneath these lows. And this area ain't gonna hold. It's not holding. They ain't gonna hold it again. That's gonna get ran. So we're definitely gonna have to pay attention to this. We're gonna be very mindful about taking long and short positions, because like I said, bears get clapped, but I think we might see them come out this week. And I don't think it's a coincidence that I felt the need to go back and do some chart study and look at August 1st and the CFTC data for July 30th and this week is almost identical. I don't think that's a coincidence.
Yeah,
I do not
that
think
is
that's
crazy.
a coincidence.
See a nasty drop. Yeah, believe in the data. We see another nasty drop like back in August.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that drop was
Believe
nasty.
in Crash Kari.
Our boy Crash Kari. Crash Kari. Crash Kari. Yeah, but we'll see. But yeah, I can understand why you don't feel confident in this, because
We're in supply, man.
yeah, we're in supply. We're definitely in supply, but it ain't dropping.
Yeah, but when I was looking at it, I'm like, we're still like looking at the hour. It's a lot of wicks on this hourly chart, though. God, it's Friday and Thursday. Wait, no, that's Friday. Hella wicks up here, and that scares me. That's supply central. You see, it got up in this area, and they were like, "All right, time to dump it."
Mm-hmm.
I'm over here longing, and I was originally short, mind you. Originally short. I might close this at break even and then see what happens.
See what happens. I
Like
mean,
you said, that 560, 570 is definitely my area to look for the real short.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I got my limit up there right now. I got my thing up there right now. So I'm probably gonna. So I don't know. I got 3 funded accounts. Like I said, I already secured the payout, so I just have to wait until Wednesday to get it. I'll just take that payout. So I'm not trading that account at all. So I got 2 other funded accounts. I mean, well, I'll trade the ES. I'll probably focus more on the ES this week, because the Nasdaq can get nasty. I mean, shit. Knowing my personality, man, if I get caught in that, knowing I get caught in that $2,200 or 2,200 points in 3 days, and then she dropped 1,000 points in pre-market, man, that's the account right there. Well, I have a 50-point stop, but then I just know that I'll probably still look for longs. Because that 1,000 point drop, we had like, it was trending down. I think we had like maybe 20, 30 point bounces, and it just kept going down and going down. And I've already said one-way price action. When we have days with one-way price action, those are my worst days because I'm a price action trader. And when it's going in one direction, those are my worst days. So I'm not going to try to get caught up in that. I just know that I can trade on the ES because shorts works and longs work on the ES. So I'll probably focus more on the ES this week, depending on how the Nasdaq acts, because I ain't trying to lose no account. And then she start acting right next week. Toxic.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, and then that 922 actually might be the 922 might be that area for the ES because 922, 920ish. Look at this real quick. Yeah,
But for a gain
918.
weight, what's your entry? You trying to go? You trying to take this long? I'm guessing. I think I want a better entry. If
Gameway said he lost. So hold on. So what were you talking about? You said that Ninja Trader 8 was glitching, and you had to close out that really good position that you was talking about all last week. Is that the position you had to close out? But gain weight, like I said, that might have been a blessing in disguise, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm looking at the charts, and I thought I put a 4-hour chart on this. I could have sworn I did. I am looking at the charts, and dude, that's a clean head and shoulders pattern right there. At least on the ES. Now this is the 4-hour chart. And you said do 200 days. I ain't gonna do 200 days. I'll probably do like 180. I don't really need that much data. So you saying, so I mean, I know that right now gain weight is probably targeting like up here and stuff like at 700, whatever. And yeah, he's right. I mean, we do have a lot more room for upside for sure. We can definitely retest this high for sure. But
uh, me personally, I thought we was gonna do that
on Friday. Yeah, on Friday. But they struggling. And we got an area of supply right here at 560. Now I understand that Gameway is a long-term trader, but I think Gameway keeps forgetting that we're intraday traders. I mean, now we got a swing account that we can go, all right, yeah, you're right. If I had an entry down here, no, I'll tolerate all this volatility to get my target hit, but we got to get intraday moves. Yeah, you see that right there? Yeah, I think 560 is going to be that level because you can see that we had 560 was that low all the way in July, and 560. Yeah, we had that breaker structure at 560, and they're gonna probably come back and dump it. I mean, they could possibly dump this right back down to the 200 EMA, and then we can possibly see a bounce. We could possibly see a bounce at the 200 EMA, wherever that's at. But the bulls are gonna have to get past this area of supply. They're gonna have to, because if they don't, if we can see price push past 565 and find support above it, then my bias will shift from being bearish to being bullish. But if we don't see that, then my bias is going to be bearish, and I'm going to be looking for shorts.
Yeah, they're not cracking this high yet. They're about to probably test this lower.
Mm-hmm.
No. Damn, I couldn't got out too.
Dude, I mean, you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing, right? Dude, that's
What
like
you
a
looking at?
man, dude, that's a freaking double top right here, man.
Yeah, I know. That's I know. But you don't be wanting to believe in the patterns when
At
you're
least
in
the
a
bearish one. At least not the bearish ones, yeah.
trade.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know why
When
the
I'm
market is just
long,
being nasty. You said what?
when I'm long, I don't want to believe in the bears. Quick
No, that's what
one
no, dude.
minute.
That's the main time you have to believe in the Bears. Because they get so rainbow. He's in a long position. Let's try to knock it out.
Yeah.
Alfred said that he's in a gold long. Where you in at, Alfred? I ain't gonna lie, Alfred. That's looking like a double top. And remember, gold is a commodity, so she don't be playing them games. A double top is a double top is a double top. Uh, you can see it. She don't play them games with them double tops. She will drop. Double bottoms, double tops, double bottom, double. Well, shit. The Bears got clapped right here. They got clapped at this double top. But for the most part, but then at the same time, no. If you look at the previous price action, it was clear that the market was in an uptrend. So shorting right here was kind of foolish. That was clear. We had a drop. We had a double top. They dropped it. They found support here at this little range right here. So it was clear that the market wanted higher prices above them highs. That was clear. Just be mindful, Alfred. Just be mindful. So you're out at 744. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the best. I mean, especially if he was in this long, at least at the bottom. Because I mean, they're gonna probably come back and they'll probably might come back and test us 2739. Or possibly right here at this breakout at 2737. But you don't want price trading below this low at 2735. You said what?
Here we go.
Rainbow Bears coming to piss in Smith's punch bowl. Here he is trying to get a clean long, and the Bears are getting in the way of it. Oh crap!
Into supply though, and I knew that too. That's why I was originally short.
What made you flip long?
Well, I was just kind of riding the waves of both of them, so I got my short. It bottomed out, and to see if they're going to break through this and go to that next major level that we both talked about, 560, 570. But as of right now, I think here's what I'm going to do. If they get back up here to like 519, 520, and they don't break out with authority, I'm cutting it. I'll look for a better position, better entry.
Yeah.
But Bears take it here, then whatever. I'll just get stopped out, I guess.
Yeah. I thought to myself today, I was like, man, if you trade in the Nasdaq and you don't got a short or a stop, that's dangerous. I mean, I kind of trade without a stop on my swing account. If I got a good entry, I don't trade with a stop. Because I'm only trading 2 micro contracts anyway, and I doubt that I'll be down 500 points ever. But game way to answer your question, I was long until she started acting up, and then I closed it. So I'm with the Bears now, baby. I'm with the Bears now. She started acting up on Friday, man. She started acting up. I mean, we couldn't. She was having a hard time getting past this range for whatever reason. I mean, I knew Friday was OPEC, so I know they was gonna play whatever games that they like to play. I understood that. But my target was all the way up here at 720 and they couldn't even get past 550. So I was like, I got out most of my position around like 500 and my last my last contract, I just got out around like no, I think I got majority out of my contracts at like 5 or 4. Forgot. Honestly, I forgot. I just know I made $1,000 in that swing. That's all I remember. I forgot. I know that as soon as I saw that it was having a hard time getting above out of this area, I took off like 75%. I took off one more and I had one piece running and I was like, I'll just let this run all day. And then I came back and saw that I was still struggling. So I just closed the whole position. I was like, I don't got to deal with that. Because my entry was down here at 320. And I was like, man, if she touched my break even again, my heart would just be broken at that point. So I was like, I'll just take it. And if she does choose to go long, I'll probably go long in this range right here and just target 700 or something like that. Just make the $1,000 and just be happy, I guess. But I'm like I said, I told Smith, I was like, I'm glad I took it because shit. I mean, at one point in time, I was going to take my whole position at 725. Good thing I took it the way I did take it. Yeah, she was playing. Nah, I don't confuse myself gain weight. I just look at the price section. I just look at the price section. And I see that she's struggling in supply. Nah, I'm just gonna take the profits and just reposition. Because I think what Thursday, because I had this move right here all the way up to about 594. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, oh yeah, she about to go to, she going to 700, baby. And so I think I was up like $900 in this move. And when I came back to my screen to see it tap my break even, that broke my heart because I could have took profits and got back in and got some more money. So she hurt me on Thursday. But yeah. Hopefully y'all guys were able to pick up because I think U Profit was having like a sale. They were selling their what 50Ks for $40, which is basically a $2,000 personal account. But with those accounts, so I got the beta, so I can hold trades over the weekend. I can kind of hold them for as long as I want. But I think they do have an auto close on Friday, I think. Because if I set limits, it automatically closed those. I've never been in a position where I tried to swing one position over the weekend yet, but if I do have a unfilled order, they do close them all out at 5 o'clock. But the beta, I can swing anything over the weekend. But with these new accounts, these new swing accounts that they got, they explicitly said that you can open an account or you can open a position from Sunday open until 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock on Friday. So you can't trade these ones over the weekend. The one that I have, I can trade that one over the weekend if I choose to. But then I'm confounded by a 30% consistency rule, so I got to stay within 30% before I can get a payout. But with these new accounts, you can trade however you want to trade, and that's why I got like 3 of them, so I can trade how I want to trade.
Oh wait, can you swing the newer ones?
The newer ones
Or no,
you can't swing it over the weekend, but you can swing it throughout the week.
throughout the week? Okay.
Yeah, you can swing it throughout the week, which is basically a $2,000 personal account. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, that's looking like a damn short, man. She's just taking her damn time to do it though. That's looking like a short for sure.
Well, grind.
Yeah.
Piss me off.
All right. So looks Knife Art says that he's shorting he shorted YM. I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like if you're gonna trade YM, you might as well just trade Nasdaq. And that's just my opinion though. But I will agree with you, Knife
Oh,
Art. I will agree with you. That does look like a double top short. But I'm not really familiar with how she trades though. She's gonna say something?
yeah. If you don't want to put on as much risk, YM is like a
She's more
you said
expensive.
Nasdaq substitute. $5.
Yeah, she's $5 and she moves if not as crazy as a Nasdaq. I mean, I'm thinking in terms of micros. Obviously, if you're trading Nasdaq minis, then obviously that's different. But if you're trading the micros,
Oh,
this one's more dangerous. Look at, I mean,
what's
she moves just as crazy.
the micro price
There is no
per point
micros
move?
for YM. I think she's just straight $5. Yeah, because this is the mini right here, and that's $5. Yeah, I don't even think YM has micros. I might be wrong. I mean, we can look. Let me look at this real quick. I don't see why they would have micros on YM when the minis are $5.
I think they do have micros, probably like 50 cents.
Are you saying that you're not trading micros this week at all? Knife Art?
In the big leagues, baby. E-mini.
Just be careful.
Big dog.
Yeah. At least I'm not doing a real extensive search. It's just estimated. I'm not really doing an extensive search. I don't think there's a micro. I ain't nothing coming up. I don't think there's a micro YM. But at the same time, like I said, I'm not really doing an extensive search. I just did a quick Google. Let's ask Chat GBT. Let's see.
Yeah, they got micros.
Yeah, Chat GBT says yeah, they do. It says it's worth. It says each tick is worth 50 cents.
Yeah, 50 cents. So 50 cents per point. So then we'll move point increments.
Yo, what the hell, dude? Why the hell would you trade micro? Oh, yo, yo, 50 cents? Yo, that's crazy, yo. That's not even worth the trade. I mean, how much is the commissions?
Oh yeah, the commissions is probably hella expensive.
That's not even worth it, yo.
I'm about to get stopped. I got stopped. Bastards.
All right, yeah, let's see what
You
my
killed Kenny.
got my 1 point, baby. I'm short in the sim, baby.
Knew that was coming. I knew it. I didn't.
Shit.
Knew that was gonna happen.
Hey, well, Knife Art, there's plenty of guys that say the same thing. And this is a casino for a reason, man. That does not usually happen. You said it within a week. You said you need 10K or end up back at a harsh job. So it's time. Try not to bet. Try not to make just please trade responsibly, man. You can go on Wall Street bets and see a lot of people say the same thing. And then the next day, everything is gone and they're in a worse position. So just please trade safe out there. Says anything on Tradeify? Tradeify. I'm not even familiar with what that is actually.
One of these new props, I think, is straight to funding.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah, so I mean, I only stick with UProfit with their swing accounts, and I only stick with MFF. I don't necessarily um I don't necessarily care for any of the new prop firms because if the CME is going to be start handing down regulations and stuff now, I mean, we're starting to see a lot of these prop firms pop up, and it seems like if they're not established, it's like a what is it called? Like a pyramid scheme. Obviously, the early investors are going to get paid, and they're going to keep doing it until the money runs out. And for a lot of these new prop firms, what is it called? Ninja Traders already said that they're not going to allow these new unestablished prop firms to trade on their platform. They've already said that they're not going to do it. That's why you're starting to see a lot of the new ones. They don't have Trade of 8 or Ninja Trader 8 as an option. Well, I stand corrected. They say that they are partnered with Trade of 8 and Ninja Trader. So I guess this prop firm, I guess they passed the sniff test with Ninja Trader, and it's straight to funding, huh?
Yeah.
Hold on. So that hold on. What? So they're charging for a 100K account $179, and this is straight. This is a funded account. This can't be a funded account. It's not straight to funding, is it? Oh, straight to sim funding. Okay, I was about to say. I was like, that don't make no damn sense. All right, so yeah, so it seems like they're doing the same thing like Fast Track Trader. I mean, they're selling their accounts for about 550, 630, and about $700. My opinion, and this is just my opinion, and they're doing the same thing. So this is basically fast track trading. This is basically them, honestly. So obviously with a 20% consistency rule, I think you got to at least trade 10 days for it to have a 20% consistency. Um, but here's my thing. If you're not a good trader, if you're not consistent enough to get a payout, this right here paying $700 per account, yeah, you started off in the funded side. And I guess I don't understand why anybody would want this, but if you can't pass an eval and then turn around and trade in a fund account and get that payout, I feel like this price range, that's too much. And my personal thing, I would recommend starting off in the eval if you're not a consistent trader to be able to flip this, because that's a lot of money for one of these evals. And especially if you're trading the Nasdaq, this shit can be gone in seconds. This account can be gone in seconds, and we all know that. So if you're not a good trader, I really don't know why you would want this. And it's a consistency. I mean, you have to adhere to a consistency rule. You can't be making $10,000 one day, $500 the next day, and expect to get a payout. You have to reach 20%. And like I said, that's at least 10 days making around the same amount each day. So you got $5,000 in drawdown. You got a daily loss limit of $2,500. And they're giving you enough rope to hang yourself with 10 mini contracts and a simulated $5,000 account. Yeah. If you're not a consistent trader, my opinion would be to skip on this if you're not consistent. But that's my opinion. It's your money. You can decide to do what you want. It's 40% off. Well, shit. Okay, so what's 40% off $600, $700? So you get $240 off. So for, let's just say that for the 150K, because that's like, I guess, popular, I guess. 700 times 280. Yeah, so you're basically buying a 150 count for $420. But like I said, man, if you can't make a consistent amount every day, $420, that's a lot of money for an eval that you can kind of blow in a short period of time. Because I mean, the one thing that makes these prop firms very enticing is that they're cheap. And if you blow it, it's like, well, I mean, you're not breaking the bank if you blow an account. But $700, I mean, like I said, it's not a lot of money for a lot of people, but to me, I just see like, that's, I can invest that. I can put that into like an account and I can grow over time. Or when I see prices like past like $500, $300, I feel like I can, put that money to better use than to use that for gambling. Shit, I can start my own personal account with $700 and trade that shit. So I mean, that's just how my mind is, and that's how I see things. I can't put money into an option account, but if I'm going to pay $700 for a futures account, I can just put that $700 and trade in my own personal account. And I don't have to worry about a consistency rule or none of the other crap. I can trade my micros and just be happy and just be cool with it. Mm. But that's just my opinion. What do you think, Smith? Are you looking at you looking at this? What do you think?
Um, yeah, I mean, you're a consistent trader, then yeah, I don't see why not go for it. But 20% is kind of a tight. Uh, you really have to set daily profit and loss goals.
Oh yeah, because yeah, it does. It is both sides. I forgot about that. It is both sides. Yep, you're definitely right about that.
Can it be done? Yeah, but you might want to find something that has a little bit easier rules, I guess,
Yeah.
if you're not consistent.
hmm Yeah. I mean, these prop firms aren't dumb. They're not, especially if they're starting you off in the funded. I mean, they're not dumb. They know that only a few traders are going to be able to adhere to that because you gotta. I mean, with these type of rules, if you were to pass, if you were to get paid out in this, and you were to go to a prop firm and said that I've successfully got a payout, and you show them you're trading with this, you can get a job. This is tight. Like 20% on both sides. That means that you would have to adhere to losses and you would have to cap your wins. You can't lose like you can't lose more than a certain amount. Like as an example, if you want to keep that 20% consistency rule, you probably would have to cut the day off of when you reach minus $500 because your losses are calculated in this consistency. And you don't want to get to a point to where you lost too much to where you have to win more to make up for that day. And you don't want to win too much because now you have to lose to make up for that day. You would have to consistently have a set daily loss and daily profit, trade the 10 days, and then after that's said and done, you get a payout. If that's not you as a trader, then in my opinion, you're wasting your money. You're wasting your money. If you want to be more of a free trader, I mean, with the MFF, it's the same way. It's with their straight to funded. Once you get on the funded side, well, I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, is it? Yeah, on the funded side, they have a 40% consistency rule, so you can't lose too much. and you can't win too much. It has to be consistent for 5 days. If you make $500 every day and cut it, and lose $250 every day and cut it, and once you get to that fifth day, and you make obviously the consistency rule at $500 every day, you can take out your $1,200 at the end of the week, and you can repeat that process. I've done it. I've done it twice. I hate trading that way. And when I deviated from that plan, the crazy thing is, I had 5 winning days, but because I lost too much on one day, I think I hit daily loss limit. I had to trade like an additional 2 more days and shit because I hit daily loss limit on one day when I deviated from a winning strategy because it was pissing me off and I got bored. So I couldn't take that payout on my 5th day when I was fine. I was like, oh, let me get back to my strategy. Let me keep doing it. And I lost that account because obviously that pissed me off because I had to trade more and I lost that account. But it just goes to show that, well, it just showed me that if you're not going to trade consistently, then just don't do it. I do see that it did bounce, Smith. You all right? You didn't revenge trade back into this? I do see that it bounced. You got back into it. You're too quiet. You didn't get back into it?
Oh, you're talking. No. Okay, so I got back into it on the eval.
Yeah. I was like, dude, he's too quiet. He got back into this.
You don't know me.
He got back into this.
That is so funny. Oh shoot! Yeah, it hit my stop. I was like, because I knew that was gonna happen. I should have got out when I had the chance, when it gave me a second chance.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw that.
You don't know me.
But you got back here, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of tell, man. It's like when somebody's quiet, that means that they're 100% focused. It's like, yeah, I got back in. uh, to answer your question, Knife Art. So with the zero accounts, you can basically, so if you open a position today, you can have that open up until Friday, and I think they auto close you anyway. So it's not like you can't, even if you want to take it into the weekend or you forget. I think they auto close the position anyway. There's no consistency rule. You can make as much as you want. There's no minimum days. There's no daily loss limit. As long as you don't go past the static drawdown, which on the 30Ks is $1,000 and the 50Ks is $2. As long as you don't go past that static threshold, you're good. So you can pass it in one day. You can make 10K in one account, and once you trade the actually let me look at that, because if they don't got a consistency rule on this, because of the ones that I have a 30% consistency rule. So I can't make too much on my accounts. I have to cut it.
Yeah, that was their beta program, right? Just testing it out.
Yeah. Shit. There was actually a lot of people lost their programs because they had a rule. They had like a little sneaky rule where you couldn't micro scalp. So if you had a position and, like, let's just say that it's like, you know what? I don't like this position. Let me get out of this position and reposition myself. They had like a little rule to where you had to be in a position for a certain amount of time. And if you didn't, then it automatically closed out your account. And they took that away because a lot of people was like, no, I lost my live account. And you know what, when it comes to that live account, like, you can lose customers off that shit. And you already know they're going to tell all their friends, like, yeah, they're a scam. Like, why would you have a rule like that? Like, that is stupid. So yeah, as long as you trade 5 positive days of, so it's basically a Top Step. So as long as you have a P&L of $200, you can request 50%. Well, I'll let you read it. As long as you make the $200 daily, you can quest up to 50% of your account. And after 5 withdrawals, you get 100% of your account, and all payouts are processed within 24 hours. So I mean, these zero. So like I said before, the Apex CEO says that CME wants these prop firms to provide a straight path to the live account, so they can put traders in the actual market. And I'm thinking that even though, okay, so let me try to say this clearly. We call them prop firms, but we know that this is a casino. But I'm thinking CME is now making these prop firms actual prop firms. I really think that's what they're doing, because they want these prop firms to put people in live accounts and to add volume to that market, or to whatever market that, the trader decides to trade. And I think
Yeah.
we're now in like, they're actually, I think we're actual contractors. Like, it's legally, yeah, they're contractors, but I think that we're now, or at least the goal is that, yeah, we're working literally as a contractor for Apex, or a contractor for whatever prop firm you're choosing to trade with, because of the CME is coming down hard on all the prop firms to say either you're going to get with it or you're going to get lost. So I don't think it's something legal anymore. I think it's for real, because now with Apex now trying to put people in live accounts now. So, shit, we knew the Apex. I mean, shit, the
Yeah.
dude made like $1 million and wasn't put in a live account. You say
Yeah,
what?
which is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And CME coming down, cracking down on them when you got Apex trying to take it serious because they want to stay in space.
Yep.
They paid out $1 million, I think, what, to one person, or there's two separate people.
Yeah, I think there's at
First
least
guy to
2.
do it was that. Yeah, at least 2.
Mm-hmm.
Could be wrong. Could be 3. At least 2. And they just kicked them. They banned them afterwards. Oh, you want to make a video? Okay. Goodbye. Can't trade with us anymore.
Yeah,
It doesn't
but
make any sense. Like, why not keep them if they're that good to make $1 million? Even if it's across 20 accounts, that's like what? What would you divide that? Let me see. Because they're copy trading.
mm-hmm. I
I
mean,
don't know.
so like 50K per account. So they made about like 50K per account. If they're trading 20 accounts, they made 50K per account. Probably a little bit more to get that $1 million payout.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
It's like, what do you? If that ain't clear path to getting funded, then I don't know what is.
mm-hmm. Shit. So yeah, I mean, it's now starting to make sense why a lot of these prop firms are now making it easier for us traders to get to the funded side and get into live accounts now. It's not because they want to, it's because if they want to play the game, they got to. The CME said that now we want our piece. Like, y'all been making money off of these traders for too long. Now we want our piece now. We want our piece.
Like the mafia stepping up.
And Gainway already told us before. Gainway already said it previously. He says that these simulated accounts are touching real markets. And now it's like, I mean, when I looked at the sim to funded solutions, when I looked at what they do, I was like, you know what? Gainway may be right. But now with this whole CME thing, yeah, these sim accounts touching the markets for real. I don't know why, or I don't know how they got it set up that way, or I don't know if like these prop firms have to actually put up the capital for these. Even, I mean, I wouldn't know how they would have it, but it's highly likely that our sim accounts is touching the real markets. Because I mean, yeah. All right, Nightfire. Have a good night. Yeah, no problem. So yeah, I mean, if the Bulls can hold this, man, if they can hold this, then I think your long is good, Smith. I think you're good. As long, if they can hold that, the Bulls are just going to have to hold that. We don't want to see the Bears come back in, because if they come back and we see a nasty red candle, this is going down. Because not only are the 21 and the 50 sloping up, but all it really takes is one red candle, and then the momentum will flip because they're so close. But because it's so slow,
Yeah.
I think you're as long as you got your stop underneath that low. I mean, where are you in at? Already? Well, no, I guess, I mean, if you don't want to share where you got your stop, because I know it can get ugly at times. I know it can get ugly. I know it can get ugly.
like I feel like this is a drop. So getting that, but I'm like on the hour. Yeah, I'm feeling like the hour. 4 hours dropping, but of course they came back in.
Mm. Well, I know it can get ugly, man, but keep your stops tight, because if you look at that ES chart, the 21 EMA is, at least on the hourly chart, is at 903. It's at 903. And on the tick chart, I mean, they struggling to hold it. So just keep it tight. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Mm.
Have a clear path to funding.
Yeah. So at least on the ES, it's highly likely that it's going to go down on the ES, but then at the same time, the Bulls have done crazier things. So we'll see. Ooh, yeah, that doesn't look good. That don't look good. Mm. So, is your heart telling you to flip short on this?
Uh, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I ain't gonna lie, man. That looks more short than long. That looks more like a short.
Trust the charts, not your heart. Nah. Yeah, this is yeah. 'Cause damn supplies, man. Like, and I knew I talked about this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
See, I was gonna react up there. I thought I was gonna go a little bit higher, bro. Like maybe 525 and then drop. It gets to 523.
Well, at least on my chart, I got the 526. Yeah, it says the captain
Yeah,
trader says he's short.
yeah, for the session high, yeah. Well, I'm talking about when they went to retest it.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah.
mean, yeah, I mean, I'm short on ES. The ES is more clear. Like I said, I might focus more on the ES this week because I'm not going to deal with the Nasdaq and her shenanigans this week. I'm not going to deal with it. I mean, she's going to be nice, then I'll trade her, but she ain't going to break my heart this week. She is not breaking my heart. Mm. Yeah, because dude, I don't know, man. That's looking so bearish. But dude, I wouldn't be surprised if for whatever reason the Bulls come and it's like, yeah, gotcha, bitch, gotcha, and all the Bears get clapped yet again.
It's looking like it's in their favor though.
Yeah, because I mean, we know what a short looks like. We know what happens when the market wants a short. I mean, it's quick, it's clean, you can't stop it. We know what a short looks like. This does look like it's set up to go short, but man, the Bulls can just be real regarded here and just really push, and all the stops that's above these highs will be used. I mean, maybe the Bulls are trying to tap into that. Because I mean, we got 3 layers of stop up here at least on the ES. But I'm gonna trust in my short in the sim. I'm gonna trust in it. On the Nasdaq, you got so much buy stops up here, man. That's why I was like, dude, I would just rather lose on the shorts. I mean, I would rather lose on the long than try to play on the short side because that's at least what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers of stops, 7 layers of buy stops out here. So this is what it looks like. Um, you got 7 layers of buy stops resting above these highs. That can get real freaking dangerous for bears, man. I mean, we live. He says that he has 5x of phase and he had 30 days of $200. Yeah, that's a good goal. That's definitely a good goal. And that's how consistent you got to be in these straight to funded accounts. If you don't have like a strict maximum daily profit, if it ain't strict, then I wouldn't waste my money and my time. I would not waste my money and my time. So like I said, this can get dangerous. What we really need, so in order for the Bears to be successful, they have to break past for whatever this is. Actually, let me look at this. So they have to break past the 50 and this. So they basically going to have to get a red candle underneath 490, and we need to break 480. And as soon as they break 480, then use 480, 485 as resistance. And then we can see price move back down into this range. That's what it's going to take for the bears to be successful. All the bulls need to do to be successful is just to tap back up to this range and tap up into this area of liquidity right here. But I am still thinking that 560, 565 is the real short.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, if they do run it past 65, 65, and then obviously this range right here, I'm pretty sure if we do see price run up and it does go past 565, a run back up into this range would be the target. You would have a double top right here, and we can possibly see some profit taking back down into this range. And then this will be the range where either the bulls hold it or we'll see that move down. So what actually happens here is definitely going to dictate what we see going into tomorrow's session. The bulls got to break above this. If they don't, then it's highly likely that we'll see that move down. This range ain't going to hold. I don't think so. Because like I said, the bulls were having a hard time breaking or using this range as a springboard to get higher prices. They was having trouble. This range damn sure ain't going to hold. So, like I said, anything below this range gets nasty. This range between 380 and 360, it can get real nasty underneath this range. Mm.
Yep, I'm out of that.
Glad to hear that, man. Glad to hear that. Because I was like, man, in order to stay in this, your style would have to be in a dude, is it that serious kind of location? That's how,
Yeah.
that's what kind of style you would have. It's like, you're gonna have to ask yourself, man, do you really want this level that bad? Because your stop would literally have to be underneath this range. And honestly, that's what, like, damn near 60 points in order to be kind of to stay in this in this trade.
Yeah.
Oh no, you out? You out the position? I'm out.
Bump it. He's out. Bump it.
Gainway says that he's still a believer. He's still a bull. Man, dude, no way, bro. I don't know, man. Because I'm looking at, okay, so this is my swing account right here. And like I said, I have a position already, at 65. I probably won't get it tonight, but maybe. Hopefully, if Smith is still long, hopefully he gets it. Because I hope he does. That means I can get in short. But this 4 hour is looking, yeah, this 4 hour ain't looking too good. I mean, you still have the 21 and the 50 still sloping up on the 4 hour. So, I mean, if price does trade into this, I'm pretty sure we could see a bounce at 430, 440, 388, right back at that range, which, like I said, I don't think that holds. If we see a retest of 380, 360, I don't think that holds. If we get a move below this low at 204, I'm thinking that the market is going to probably try to come and test the 200. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no, you out of that, right?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
out.
okay. I was like, yo, that shit dropping now. But I think the objective might be to come back to this 200 EMA because there's no support underneath 360. There's no support at all. Yeah, my ES trade is about 2 points in.
Dang, see, I knew. God, he just didn't do it on the first drop. He did it on the second one, of course.
Yeah, you know how that shit goes,
Of
man.
course.
You know how it goes, man. Like, I mean, we was kind of talking about it all day. It's like, yeah, that looks like a short, but man, it's hard to trust bearish price action, man. It's just hard to trust it.
It is. It is.
He bought. Dump it. All right, so I mean, well, the captain trader, I'm pretty sure you got your $200 in that drop. Pretty sure you got your $200. Says it was good. Was it good? Yep. Yo, congratulations on that, man. This man said that he consistently made $200 31 days in 5 of his
Oh, nice.
XFA accounts. Yeah. I mean, as easy as that sound, that is so hard to do, especially if you trade Nasdaq. Shit, I couldn't even imagine. I mean, shit, we sneezed $200. I couldn't even imagine just closing the position at $200. So just for you to be that disciplined to be able to do that, yo, that's real discipline. That's real discipline right there. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Or I wouldn't want to do it. Yeah, so this right here is going to be definitely definitely where the bulls are going to need to come in. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see a candle breaking below that level. I really wouldn't be surprised. And then especially if my ES trade is, yep. Okay. So I mean, we could see a move down. I mean, if you're in short on the ES, we could see a move down to 905 before we see a bounce. 905 is probably where we'll start to see people take profits. But yeah, I'll just wait and see what they do. I mean, does this week feels weird to you? Because I feel like, man, I think we're going to see some nasty price action this week. For some reason, I feel like this week is just going to be that week that maybe I should just sit out and not trade at all. But obviously that ain't going to happen. But I feel like that's what should happen this week. What you think? Does it feel different to you this week?
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to see what New York Open, see how that feels.
Oh, there goes that drop. Yeah, definitely goes that drop. Come on, baby. All right, so I mean the Bulls got to hold this. Anything underneath 485 is done for the Bulls. That's done. They got to hold this right here. But I don't think they're going to be successful here because in order for the Bulls to be successful, not only do they have to hold this, but I mean, they're going to have to reclaim price above all these EMAs because right now you got VWAP, the 21, the 50, and now the 200 above price. and it's looking like they're all about to start sloping to the downside, and that's going to be difficult for the bulls to overcome, especially in low volume. Especially in low volume. So we're going to need to see a big green candle here. You were saying something?
No, I was just agreeing.
Okay.
Yes, because this is what I expected them to do the first time, but I was too early.
Gangway says that we should seek help. Gangway says that we should seek help. You know, it's crazy, Gangway. Oh, go ahead.
Stop it. Get some help.
You know, Gangway, he always comes back and says the same thing. Even when I say, hey, this looks like a short, and I'm usually right, he never says, dang, Sherm, you were right. That was a big short. He says, nah, this shit going up. Yeah, it's going up. Yeah. Shit filled in. A gap. Uh-huh. Yeah, he's talking about this gap fill right here. Talking about this gap fill. But we all know that the Nasdaq doesn't fill gaps. And what I mean by that is she likes to front run gaps the first time, but if she fills a gap the first time, that's a red flag, man. That's a red flag. We know she don't fill the gaps the first time. The ES will fill the gaps the first time. The ES will fill the gaps every time. But the Nasdaq don't fill the gaps always on the first try. She likes to play around with that, get people short, thinking that they're going to fill that gap, pump up, and then fill that gap. It's so consistent. You should expect it. But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Because I'm already suspicious that she filled it on the first go. I'm going to stay short, gain weight. I trust in my shorts. I'm going to stay short. Now, this is what I know that's not going to happen. If we wake up tomorrow and we're down 1,000 points, Gangway's like, nah, we're going long, baby. But anyway, gain weight. So you had to close out your position. Are you in this long now at 480? Are you in this long now? Damn, shit. No wonder why you should. Oh, okay. Hold on. Why are you long at 480? Like I said, I think we see some downside. I mean, overall, I'm pretty sure that we're going to end up bullish. I mean, I'm not saying that I disagree with you. I think overall, we're going to probably get up there to 700 with how bullish the market's been, of course, especially if the bulls can tap in above this range right here. I mean, of course, I agree with you. But for right now, I feel that we're going to probably go short. I mean, it's not like I'm blind to this. I do see that we do have a bullish, oh crap. We do have a bullish move. We do have a bullish move. into a range. So 9 times out of 10, we should expect a follow through. 9 times out of 10. But the only thing that's concerning, like I said before, is just that the institutions aren't that long this week. I mean, they're 50-50, they're half and half. Apparently they're not long this week. I don't know if you've seen it. I'm gonna show it to you again. Way I don't know if he was here for the CFTC data, but they're not long this week. They are not long this week at all. They're half and half. They're only 1,400 net long in their positions right now. We're seeing the same numbers that we saw before that big dump in August. I mean, it's almost identical. And we saw a $2,200 point drop in August. The first 3 to 5 days, 2,200 points down, and we got similar data. They've been adding to their short positions, and they've been adding to their longs, obviously, but you have a drop from, let's actually do the math on this real quick. So obviously the previous week there was long 57,000, and now they're only long $48,000 or 48,000 contracts long. So that was an 8,000 contract drop, and they added 4,000 contracts short. So I don't know, gain weight. I mean, the data is telling me that either we're going to chop or we're going to drop. I guess we could see a pump. We could. I'm not saying that it's not, but the CFTC data has been right. And I don't know why it would be wrong this week, but it's been right up until it's been right. So just be mindful on that gain weight. Just be mindful that the data is showing that we may not go long. But this ain't retail though. This is institutions. I mean, they do have on the CFTC data, they do have retail traders on there. I think it's like insignificant and small, but this is the data from the institutions. This is the data from the commercials, the big players, the people that actually move this market. Right now, the commercials, all they do is corporate hedging. So you're gonna have to flip. I mean, they are net short, or they're more short than long. So obviously they think that the market is still going to go up. But at the same time, I mean, they're not trading in the market to make money. They're trading in the market to protect their assets. Like I said, I don't know how the S&P and Nasdaq gets delivered. I don't know. But the commercials are actually getting products delivered to them. The institutions are here to make money. They don't want to get anything delivered to them. So that's why you'll see the difference in between the institutions and the commercials. So CFTC data has been accurate. I try not to trade against it. And you can see earlier in the year, you see how the CFTC data, they was super long. And while everybody was thinking that we should be short, if I was keeping track of the CFTC data, I would have known that I should have stayed long all the way up until March. And right around the time where we got that drop, it was in the CFTC data. It was there. Every time we get a drop, it's in the data. I mean, it's being provided for you. So we'll see what happens this week. But it is 10 o'clock. I mean, I know it's getting late. Yeah, it's getting late. So I'm gonna end it here. Smith, you got anything?
Nah, I got nothing. Just trade safe this week.
Yeah, trade safe. Because like I said, the Bulls are gonna need to hold this area, man. They're gonna need to hold this. If we see a break below that level, I highly doubt that. Well, we'll probably get a bounce in this range somewhere. We'll probably get a bounce. So this is the price action that I want to see. If we don't see the Bulls find support here at this level right here, if they don't find support and they don't come back into this range, if we don't see a breakout, If we do break below this level, I do expect for price to come back into this range, but I wouldn't try to short this as it goes down. I would wait for the retest of the break of structure. And this is where the bears are going to have to hold for that continuation. The safer trade would be here around 480 for the short. If the bears are successful in holding off this area and we see a move back down, it's highly likely that price will trade through this range. And then they're going to have to defend, the bulls are going to have to defend 405. But I mean, if you're trading from 480 to 405, I mean, by that time you should have all your profit. You should have made your profits by that at that time. So, especially if you're trading intraday. Now, if the bulls fail to hold this, 380 ain't gonna hold. I'm sorry, 380 ain't holding. You already had price break below 380. 380 is not holding for sure. That's getting traded through for sure. He was gonna say something.
No.
Okay, I thought you was about to say something. Yeah, that's not holding for sure. And then we'll probably get a retest back in this area right here, a double bottom at 276. I mean, that's honestly, that's probably more likely. I mean, we did get we already kind of got the double bottom here at 276, and we had this big move up. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if price does tap back into 276 and we see a move back up into this 360, 380 range. I wouldn't be surprised, but I think we're going to probably just range. I don't think we're going to make any significant movements because what next week? Because the elections is November 5th. I mean, we got like 2 more weeks. So after this week, and then next week we're probably, and then, oh yeah, next week is earnings seasons, or well, I think Thursday, Friday, whatever that day that was. We had TSM and Netflix, but now we got the bulk of earnings seasons coming this week. So we should expect a lot of volatility this upcoming week. And then we have the peak week is the following week. And then the third week, that's going to get crazy because we have the elections that week. So it's definitely going to get crazy. It's definitely going to get crazy. But and if the Bulls can hold this, then yeah, I mean, we're just gonna go level to level. The next level is 565, and then price trading up into this range, a double top at 594, probably trading up to 620, 630, somewhere in this range. I do expect for the bears to come in at this range to sell this double top. I don't think it's going to be a reversal, but I'm pretty sure they're going to come in and we're going to see a drop probably back into this range right here for sure. If price gets back up here to like 620 or something like that, we'll probably see that drop back into this area. And then if they can find support, then yeah, I mean, they'll just keep going up. They'll just keep going up higher. But we don't want to see price retest 380. We don't want to see that because it's going to trade right through it. All right. All right, guys. That's it for me. And hopefully y'all trade safe. We'll do this again at 8:30 in the morning. With that said, peace out, everybody.
All right, later.